A Ukrainian drone detects a Russian soldier concealed beside a pile of rubble near the front line.
Moments later, the aircraft lowers altitude and rapidly approaches the concealed position from above.
As the drone closes the distance, the soldier reacts in panic and desperately attempts to crawl away, using only his hands across the damaged ground. The effort proves unsuccessful as the drone continues advancing and reaches the position before the soldier can leave the exposed area. This time, a Magar's drone operator conducting a routine sweep in the Pokrovsk sector detected a Russian soldier attempting to hide in the grass. The FPV drone quickly maneuvered and headed directly toward the position. As it closed in, the soldier did not even have time to get up from the ground. When even a soldier lying still in open grass can be spotted, is there any camouflage left that actually works against a skilled drone operator? Having survived an earlier engagement, a second FPV drone is now sent after him. Ukraine's Maguya's Birds operator is experienced enough to think like the soldier himself, predicting exactly where someone would try to hide in this terrain. Convinced he is somewhere in the ruins, the drone moves in carefully and slowly. As it reaches the entrance, the soldier is spotted hiding right at the doorway. The drone immediately approaches the position. A large explosion follows. When a ground robot is used to neutralize a drone threat, does this change how you think about the role of autonomous systems on this battlefield? Operators from Ukraine's Chirij drone unit located a Russian soldier sheltering inside a garage near the front line. Believing he was safely concealed, the soldier remained inside as the area was monitored from above. Moments later, a Ukrainian FPV drone entered the structure, caught him by surprise, and engaged the position. Two Ukrainian FPV drones lying in ambush quickly moved into action when they detected two Russian soldiers passing along the road. Ground-launched FPV drones have become one of the biggest challenges for soldiers on the front line because it is often difficult to know where or when they will appear. A heavy Queen Hornet bomber FPV drone equipped with a grenade launcher closes in on a building. One shot, one engagement, and the structure collapses. When a drone carries its own grenade launcher, what building on the front line is still safe? A group of Russian soldiers moving along the front on motorbikes and an ATV are observed by an approaching Ukrainian FPV drone. As the drone closes in, they deploy smoke grenades, one of the newer methods Russian forces are using to reduce aerial visibility. The smoke provides enough time for them to bring up their shotguns and respond to the approaching drone. After facing significant challenges from drone operations, Russian forces are now testing unconventional methods like this. In this instance, the use of smoke and shotguns allows them to move away from the situation. Southern Pokrovsk direction. A Russian soldier walking alone toward Ukrainian defensive positions. Spotted by Magar's Birds reconnaissance drones. It is clear that he has no real sense of where he is actually heading. Wandering rather than advancing with any clear purpose. While the surveillance drone continues monitoring his movements, an FPV drone is already approaching the area. Suddenly, seeing it appear right in front of him, he panics and throws his vest toward it, with nothing else available to respond. The drone reaches his position moments later. A closer look afterward reveals that he is an older man, like many others sent to this front. A Russian drone operator inside an abandoned house is spotted by Ukrainian reconnaissance drones. He had no idea he was being monitored. An FPV drone carrying a powerful payload flew straight into the building. Russian soldiers on a motorcycle filming themselves while riding along the front line. The moment ends when they collide with a destroyed vehicle blocking the road. Whatever they were trying to capture did not go as planned. When soldiers are recording videos on motorcycles instead of maintaining situational awareness, what does that say about discipline on the Russian front line? This footage comes from the GoPro camera mounted on a Ukrainian soldier's helmet. While moving along a road in a vehicle, the soldiers suddenly come face to face with a Russian FPV drone. They were unable to bring the drone down, and the FPV drone pushed through the obstacles before engaging the vehicle. The Ukrainian soldier was seriously wounded during the incident but managed to survive. This footage shows a rare moment. A Ukrainian ground-based robotic system delivering supplies to the front attempts to dislodge a Russian fiber-optic FPV drone from its cable. The drone ends up beneath the robot's wheels. An explosion follows, and the robot catches fire. The following scene unfolds in an exposed area marked by barbed wire obstacles in the aftermath of earlier fighting. A Russian soldier is seen struggling to force his way through a section of tangled wire while several small fires continue burning nearby from previous military activity. Focused entirely on freeing himself from the obstacle, the soldier pays little attention to the sky above. Unbeknownst to him, a Ukrainian drone has already arrived over the area and begun monitoring his movements. Still attempting to cross the barrier, he remains fixed in place for several crucial moments. The delay proves significant. Within seconds, the drone continues its approach, rapidly descends toward the position, and engages the area. A Russian soldier spots a Ukrainian FPV drone tangled nearby, grabs the fiber optic cable connecting it, and deliberately pulls the entire drone into his dugout. One of the strangest moments captured on this front so far. Why he did this is still unclear. Perhaps he believed that cutting the connection made it safe to handle. Moments later, the drone activates inside the shelter. Kostyantynivka, Donetsk Oblast. Russian assault troops gathering inside a building while preparing to move into the city. A Ukrainian Su-27 was already inbound with GBU precision-guided munitions. The building they chose as a staging point had already been identified. The planned advance never began.